All right, I'm going to do a short video here, and I'm going to explain something to you. I'm going to show you just a small example of how massive this cedar tree was. And I'm telling you, this cedar tree was 80 miles at least in diameter. You can believe it or not believe it. This here at Mount Rushmore is just a small section of what would be like a broken off stump of the entire Black Hills of South Dakota. This piece right here was just a small section of the tree that the way the cedar, the characteristics of the cedar twist and turn. There's so many examples, I can't show it all to you in a lifetime, but you can go back and back and back, literally for, it's an 80-mile diameter, like one massive broken off stump, branches piled up like pickup sticks. The remains are everywhere. And I'm going to show you, we're going to walk this ridge over here all the way down, and I'm going to show you exactly what this is. And when you see different textures of the rock and grain, I can't even tell you, I can't even show you the size and how massive it was. So that's George Washington there. I got a video on the monument, Mount Rushmore. Shows you where a branch came out of that particular area, right below George Washington to the left. Okay, so I'm going to cross the street and I'm going to show you what all this is. And this is just a small section. And remember, a lot of this is weathered and worn. Okay, so let's just go over here. I can't even tell you, I can't even show you the size of this and the grains. You'll see as we're going to walk down all the way to the end right here, and you'll see. And everything I've been showing you throughout most all my videos are the same. This is all just grains, and you can look at this stuff all around the world. You can go back all the way back there and another 40 miles. It's all part of one tree. And you know, when you read Ezekiel 31, it talks about Assyrian, the cedar of Lebanon. But you know, I can't explain that because there are also giant cedars in the Garden of God. And you know, this world, they lie about everything. Everything is a lie, they teach. And even geographical areas, you know, it's insane. You'll see much better areas down here when we get in the shade. Okay, but just bear with me here. Okay, hold on. See, a lot of this stuff doesn't look recognizable because it's just weathered and worn. But as we get down here, you'll see that it's all part of the tree. And when you see flagstone on the side of the road that's kind of angled, it's just the rings that are like slanted at an angle that are broken apart. Okay, so if we get in the shade, you'll be able to see things much better. You know, to most people, it's just a clump of stuff, but if you got the eyes to see it, you'll see it. And I'm telling you, this was one massive tree of literally biblical proportions. Okay, we're getting in the shade now, and you'll be able to see things better. And you can go, everything I've been showing you, all the way back in there, all the way back. And I'll show you over here. This is so weathered and worn that everything, it'll turn to like sand and return back to the earth. It's such a small representation. This right here would be like one tiny shard. Just like all these are just part of a broken off stump. If you've seen a stump and all the different pieces, you know, sticking up. So they found one piece that was sticking up and they carved the president's faces on it. Okay, just keep watching, you'll see here. It's mind-blowing. And this is not the correct color. Gosh, it's just incredible. And you see here, you just can see the characteristics where this would go down and swoop up. And you see all this stuff here, it's just all part of the cedar, all part of the grain. And it goes on and on and on. It is like this for, I always said 100-mile radius. It's about 80 miles. And everything else that looks like grass or dirt just got a thin layer of vegetation over it. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that, but you can go literally as far as the eye can see. It's literally one massive stump. I couldn't show it to you in 100 lifetimes. Anyway, I just wanted to show you this. That's the guy, Marvin. Him and his family flew out from Pennsylvania. They moved to Florida, but they're from the Appalachians. They flew out here to meet me, and so I can kind of show them around. Christian people that are just absolutely floored. All right, guys. You know, this is pretty significant because it just shows the truth of Scripture. And they'll tell you all this was tectonic plates, some crazy pseudoscience that supports their Big Bang creation evolution. Anyway, everybody, I'm gonna let you go. I hope you enjoyed the video.